the presidency is about more than just transactional leadership of governing bodies and laws. It's about being the leader of children. The example that the children learn from. Donald Trump is the worst example to the children I have ever seen in my lifetime. And when I think about it, I mean, he really racks it up there across history, too. We're talking about a very, very sinful man. Everything he does is sinful. And his cackle is that of the hyena. The hyena call of the Trumpian way. It's not my way. Someday I'm going to be a better example for the children than what I just watched on this highlight reel. I tried to stream it last night from the Lion's Den, and the signal wasn't good enough. I watched the highlight reel. What I watched last night was a desecration of the United States of America by Donald Trump. The whole world is watching us. We can't call ourselves the greatest nation on earth with a hyena cackling in a debate over the other guy the whole time. I kind of wanted to hear what Biden had to say. I have never been registered with any political party. I've always been a centrist. People probably think I'm a liberal. That's because leaning left of center is the more ethical and moral way to operate. The right, their whole thing is to convince poor people to follow them while they utterly gut them. It's the party of cons. I generally don't choose Republicans unless we're talking about a character like Ron Paul. Really liked Ron Paul way back when. Yeah, that's a Republican I stood behind for sure. I wouldn't say I support all liberals either. At one point I thought Bernie would have made a great president, but he went way, way to the left. I think socialism has a bad word. We just need to clean that up. Socialism is everywhere. It's the roads you drive on. It's it's not a bad thing, okay? It has a bad name to it because they've taught you to hate it. The party that teaches you to hate. Fox News. So, my real issue today is Trump's comments about stand back and stand by to the Nazis. That's actually why I started making these sermons. I've been so concerned this man's orders from Russia are to plunge us into civil war on or right after the election. Civil war. I don't really see a civil war. I see more of like a genocide. He's riled his people to the point that they see their fellow Americans as enemies. They're not your enemies, they're your neighbors. Go read your Bible again. Stop listening to that man of sin, Antichrist. See, in 2 Thessalonians 2, it explains he will pull the wool over your eyes and you'll think he's the man. But he's not the man, he's the false one. I'm the man. I'm the man. I am Messiah, and I'm not going away. And he won't drone strike me because I can't remember the other Bible quote about this. But that it is that no weapon will be used against me. What are you really gonna... He likes to float classified drones right over my head. I've seen a lot of them. Likes to intimidate me with the Navy jets. Or they're telling me they support me. I can never really figure out what it is. Show of force or a show of support. Maybe it's both. I am infinitely stronger than he is. I'm smarter. I'm better looking. I'm younger. I'm not orange. I'm not orange. Notice his orange is turning red. It's because he's becoming Satan. Just like the book talks about. You know, no one's hearing these sermons. I'm going to keep putting them out there because at some point, he's going to try to set off this powder keg, or his son, that awful Don Jr. Don, don't talk shit. The Junior. I mean, you're my age. If you want to fight, bro, in front of all of them, like a cage match, let's do that. Let's do that. Yeah. You shut up. When I come into power, you go to Russia. Get out of here. And tell your father, get out of my house. Now. Right now. You desecrate those grounds, you evil, awful people. You have convinced good Americans that you are decent and you are not decent. You rile them to tell the fellow Americans are bad people, and they are not bad people. They love this country. Both sides are my people. Republicans and Democrats are my people. They just need to stop following you, and I will approve of them again. When your voice means con man, means hyena to them, then I will stand down. Only when your family is known as the hyena family will my work be through. And then I need to make sure all the children on earth are fed. So it's only just begun. There will be no Trump dynasty. Not ever. Ever. Not ever. Never. God. If your family wasn't in power, I could be doing like a comedy tour right now. You awful, awful family of hyenas. I should be making people laugh, man. That's what I do best. You're making me all serious. Your father put this scar on my forehead. This is for me being angry. Listen to him talk. It's always just a... You know, my IQ is what, maybe 3 times the strength of his? When I listen to him talk, it's like listening to the dumbest president in American history. The least intelligent in American history. He liked Andrew Jackson. You know what Andrew Jackson would have thought of this guy? He would have had him dragged for a while. 50 miles, dragged. Horribly dishonorable man. You desecrated the United States of America last night at that debate, sir. You were to shut up when the other man is talking next time. Utterly unpresidential. Utterly unpresidential you are. And to his followers, if Biden's not your guy, I'm going to be your guy. You're gonna like the way that I roar in time. You're gonna listen to Trump and his son and his daughter cackle like hyenas, and you will all gravitate toward the roar of lion. Because the lion wants what's best for all of you and the children. Everywhere, all of them. And he wants to raise generations of children that are good people and good employees at your business, and they don't cackle like hyenas. Do we really want our schools and our businesses and our military filled with hyenas? That's what they learn from right now. The hyena. The hyena call of the Trumpian way is not my way. And I'm going to show you a better way. Yeah.